My girlfriend flirts at work. Help! It's tea time. Real posts, real problems, real talk. So go ahead and grab your favorite cup of tea or whatever you like to drink. And let's spill the tea and clean it up. Okay, so am I overreacting? My girlfriend flirts at work. Mm, let's get right in. For context, she's a bartender at this place that, well, let's just say it has a reputation for being frequented by horny, drunk douchebags looking for hookups. Whoa. Wonder how long your girlfriend been working here. Is that where y'all hooked up at? Okay, well, let's keep going. I hate the place, and ever since she got a job there a few months ago, I've asked her to quit several times since I know what kind of people go there and why. She insisted she is strictly professional at work, but a friend of mine went there to check, and sure enough, she was flirting with several guys that night. When I confronted her, she claimed that she only does it for bigger tips, and it's not serious. She claims I'm overreacting, but I feel my concerns are justified. Am I overreacting? Hmm. So you said douchebags come looking for hookups. I'm just wondering how you know so much about this place. Is this a place that you frequent? You visited before you got with her, or you still visit? Did you meet her there? Did she just start working there when you two started dating? Like, what's going on there? Um, I'd like to know. But as a bartender, I'm sure a lot of the ladies do flirt to get bigger tips. Not saying that it's warranted, but hey, she's not your wife. She's just your girlfriend. So she don't got a ring on her finger. So you can't expect for her to be too, now, put a ring on it. And then maybe she'll even quit the job. She might not even want to work there no more. Okay, let's get to some of these comments. Let's see. NOR. But also, you need some trust. Flirting helps a ton in that kind of work environment, especially when drunks are involved and when tipping goes a long way. Express your concerns with her and emphasize why you feel as you do. She may truly just be flirting to get a bigger tip, which is true. I mean, how's the money situation going? Is she bringing in the dough? Are you liking the money situation? Are you helping her spend it? I mean, what's going on there? Okay, so I tried talking to her, but what concerns me is that at first she denied she was flirting. Okay, red flag. It was only after I had proof that she admitted it and tried to downplay it. Okay. Next comment. I have a bunch of friends who work in the bar industry. Do they have to flirt with customers? No. Does flirting get you more tips? Absolutely. So you just have to ask yourself if you can date a bartender. Simple as that. I totally agree. Because again, in that field, to even be in that field, she's gonna get flirted with. Because she's at a bar late night, men drinking, just to even be there, even if she wasn't a bartender, if she was just working there somewhere else or just there, there's gonna be some flirting with drunk men. Does she have to flirt with the customers? Probably not. But yeah, flirting with them, again, like this commenter said, would get her more tips. So again, if that's not something that you want her to do and she's wanting to do it, then the most I can say to you is to wife her, make all the money, and let her, and then she might be more open to finding something else. But it seems like she's not secure with the money that you all are making, to stop that job. Let's scroll down. Long time bartender here. I've had partners. Let's see. I've had partners make the mistake of sitting at the bars I've worked at and getting their feelings hurt. I've never said anything inappropriate or disrespectful or disrespecting my relationship in any way. But seeing me as a flirty person can hurt feelings. One time, an ex got mad at me because I laughed at a guest. Unfunny joke, harder than I laughed at his. Dating a bartender is not for the insecure. I agree with that. An ex sitting there watching you, that's kind of creepy. And then he got mad because you was laughing at an unfunny joke harder than his. Yeah, he's kind of controlling, creepy. Okay, I hope we out that relationship. But anyway, yeah, big facts. If she shows you nothing but loyalty and love, then just be happy for the extra income that she'll probably spend on you anyways, or get to a place where she can feel like she can leave that job and do something else. Exactly what I was saying. I love that comment. And there's 36 ups on that. Let's look at some more replies after this. All right. I feel like people overcomplicate so much. This is the situation. Can I deal with it or not? Facts. That's true. Like, if you can't deal with it, then you probably need to leave. This one is a no brainer. Okay. This is an absolute no brainer. Like I said before, if you can't, secure the bag enough for her to feel like she can lead this bartending job, then you gotta accept what's going on. I mean, you're not even married. So technically she's single. So if this is not something that you want, then I would say leave. Don't sit there moping and crying and having your homeboys go check on her and all this stuff. Just, I mean, that's not what you're looking for in a relationship. And you wanting to grow, you wanting to do, when you get in a relationship, the ultimate goal is to be married. So, and to be married, you want to be with somebody, that you can be with for life, no matter where they work. If you're not happy with it, then again, hey, make it to where she'll feel comfortable enough to move on. Okay, and there has been an update on this. Let me see if we can pause here for a second and go to the update. Let me see here. Okay, so update. I'll keep it brief. It turns out she was cheating on me with the coworker. Also, it wasn't even the customer that she was cheating with. Well, look at there. It wasn't even a customer. Okay, I found out from another coworker of hers, needless to say, we broke up and it's been messy. But I appreciate the assume you guys gave. And I'll work on myself to avoid making the same mistake next time. Okay, so we got DAMN. I'm sorry, brother. Keep your head up. At least she isn't your wife, right? And you don't have to do all the paperwork. This gives you time to start a clean slate. And better you found out now rather than later. Totally agree. Until then, just focus on yourself and just know it isn't your fault and it does get better, friend. I need this light cut on. Look like it's getting dark, so I kind of need the light on. Okay, better. Okay, so anyway, where's my manners? I hope you got your cover, your comfortable throw or something. I always got mine. And what you drinking today? I got water today. See, I got me a little water today. So let me just sip my little water right quick. Okay, yeah. So pick a little better. Have your pickers on right next time you go choosing your next one. But like I agree, focus on yourself and move along. All right, so I'm just laughing. So much of all the Redditors who were saying you were overreacting in your previous post, cheating must fly over their heads in real life. So I'll pray for them. See you at the gym, brother. I'll do an extra set for you today. The thing about it is, she wasn't even cheating with the customers. That was his main concern. I know she cheating, so it really don't matter, but he was so worried about the customers. She was cheating with a coworker. And I feel like his insecurity drove her there because she was just working. Maybe flirting, yeah, that might give him a little reason to be like, what's going on? But you don't see nobody to go spy on her and let her know that you so insecure. If you communicated with her about the situation and she still didn't want to leave and she just showed she was trying to make money, don't keep pushing the issue. Not again, not saying cheating is right, but did she really cheat if she's single? You're not married. Congratulations, bro. Might sound strange, but you're the real winner here. So men, don't find out until their adult kids get a 23 and me. Oh, some men don't find out until their adult kids get a 23 and me. Sorry to hear and thanks for the update. It's always so unsatisfying, never knowing how things turn out. So many comments saying you were overreacting. Never date a bartender, bro. Think long and hard before you mess with anybody in food service. I worked that industry for like 10 years and it can be crazy, horny, and everybody gets trauma bonded. And then the messy pair-offs begin. We'll do this last one. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's terrible that she's such a skag. Whoa. Be sure to control the narrative, given it's the truth. Don't let her sway it with lie. Out her moralist, cheating ASS. Wow, such harsh words from the commenters today. Okay, well, to wrap this thing up, pay attention to who you're dating, before you get into a serious relationship. Again, you should be dating intentionally. Don't be dating just for a body look or a face look. Make sure everything is right before you waste all your time with the person. Okay, know the person. Look at the red flags. Take heed to the red flags. If it's something that you don't like, you asked her if you told her you didn't like bartender. You didn't want her to bartend at this place. So when she obviously said she's still gonna do it, then you could have made a decision to leave then instead of waiting for her to cheat on you. You could have left then, all right? And especially if you had intuition that she was cheating or something was going on, instead of sending your guy to go spy on her again, you could have just left, okay? So I wish you well with all your endeavors on your next relationship. I hope you sit back, pay attention, but like one commenter said, work on yourself and be real attentive next time. Take notes if you got to, because relationships is work. Okay. And this has been another tea time. It's been real. Check you on the next one. Until next time, let's continue to build. Peace.